foot. And I kept pushing it, hurt my toes. I took my foot out, know what was in there? Casey put a Christmas ball in there. It was right in the point. A ball, a little bit.
AJ wants food.
Yes.
Nah, he's gonna have diabetes.
Oh, isn't that a nice picture, guys?
Hi everyone, it's Stephanie, and I hate my hair today. It looks so bad. I hate my hair today, but anyway, so welcome back to my channel. This month, February, I'm actually wearing purple, which I was like, didn't even plan it. I am doing this video on the spot because this is like because I've been busy as anything with college applications and stuff, so I had free time, so I decided to do a video, but you probably don't care. So February is Eating Disorder Awareness Month, and the purple for like the ribbon it has is purple. It's like the awareness color, I guess. I wouldn't say eating disorder color because I feel like that sounds like eating disorder recovery color. That's better. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do this is just something that always comes up in when I was inpatient in groups and other people that I know that struggle with an eating disorder, different myths that people. And my cat is on the counter. I guess AJ wants to be in the video. So, different myths that the media says and or people think, or the general public, I guess. Obviously, I know if you don't suffer from an eating disorder, you're not gonna know exactly what it's like to have one. So that makes sense. But just there's some stuff that I don't know, think that's probably wrong. So I'm not saying people are assholes or anything like that. But so 10 myths of eating disorders. Number 1, everyone with an eating disorder is underweight. I see this a lot in the media. Actually, more and more people are learning that that's not always the case, but every single movie that I've watched that was about eating disorders, the person's always emaciated, and it's always anorexia, and they hardly To the Bone, for example. Now, I never watched To the Bone because I don't want to trigger myself, so I will not be watching that movie anytime soon. And 13 Reasons Why. I won't watch 13 Reasons Why. I haven't watched 13 Reasons Why because I heard from other people that it's triggering, so I'm just staying away from it. But I heard, my one friend said To the Bone, they talked about bulimia for 5 minutes, and the rest of the movie was about anorexia. So that's really annoying. Actually, the majority of people, there's more people who are at a healthy weight and even overweight than people who are underweight. So people don't realize that. Everyone with an eating disorder is young. Usually people think high school, college, maybe 25 at the oldest. Eating disorders can start anytime in your life. I remember this one woman I was with, or that I was in treatment with, her eating disorder started at 40. So it honestly can start anytime in your life. And even young kids, there are some people who develop eating disorder at 7, 8, 9. So it's not just teenagers and people in their 20s. The eating disorder hates food. Okay, so this is the one that I have a lot of opinions about. With an eating disorder hates food. Now, I'm just going to speak for myself. I love food. I am obsessed. I honestly think people with eating disorders like food more than the average person because we obsess about so much. I like pizza. I like french fries. I like chocolate. I like ice cream. I like all that shit. I love food. And I know a lot of people have told me, who suffer from anorexia or, bulimia or something like that, they don't hate food. They might be scared of food, but they don't necessarily hate food. So, eating disorders start because the person wants to lose weight. This is another thing that people don't realize. My eating disorder started when my anxiety got so bad that I couldn't go into the cafeteria, and so I would skip lunch. It had nothing to do with me wanting to be thin or losing weight or anything like that. It just kind of manifested into this shit show. But like my other friend, hers started because she was being like severely abused. She wasn't trying to lose weight. So that's like another misconception that people have. Only females suffer from eating disorders. Now this is completely false. I think the number of men is a lot more than reported, because I don't think men really like rape and eating disorders and self-harm. I think men just have a hard time like admitting that they suffer from that, because culture is like, oh, you're a man, so you have to not show emotion and all that crap. But like there's eating disorders with men where they're obsessed with exercising and like building muscle and stuff like that. I forget what it's called. It's actually called something. I'm not sure. It's something rexia. I don't know exactly, but it's like when guys are obsessed with building muscle and working out all the time. And also the thing that bothers me is a lot of eating disorders places don't take males, which doesn't make sense. Like they should have, or at least take both. Like they don't have. I don't know of any place that takes males, except for Horsham, but that's like a general psych unit. That's not like an eating disorder center, so I don't really know. Eating disorders are a lifestyle, trends, phase, etc. Now there's like a lot of people think this because like Pro Anna and all that shit. Like Pro Anna like says on their website, that it's a lifestyle, and it's really not. Like those people are so stupid. Like it's not a lifestyle, it's not a phase. Like it's a disorder that people suffer with. Like that's not a trend, and it's not glamorous either. But some people make it look like it is, but it's not at all. With eating disorders are attention seeking. Now this goes to self-harm, because I've been called attention seeking a lot. But I mean, some of my behavior was attention seeking, but it wasn't like I was obsessed with myself. It was that I just didn't know like how to ask for help at all. So I would act out because I didn't know how to ask for help. I know that sounds weird, like it should be easy, but it's like really not. So I mean, I guess behaviors can be attention seeking, but it's not like the person's like selfish or anything like that. They're just like struggling with something and they just don't know how to ask for help. So eating disorders only affect white middle class teen girls. Yeah, I don't know why people think that. Like in movies too. Like the girl is always white and she's always from a middle class family. My family's weird. We're not middle class, but we're not lower class. We're like in that weird gray area, like the paycheck to paycheck kind of thing. But yeah, I've met black people, Asian people. I've met pretty much, I think, every single race that I've met. Yeah, I've met every single, I don't know how to fucking word this. Yeah, so I've met black people who have eating disorders. I've met Asian, Indian, yeah, so it's not just white people. I don't know why people think that. Kind of goes to number 2. You can tell someone is really sick by looking at them. Yeah, you cannot tell if someone has an eating disorder by looking at them, or if they're really sick. Like 2 people that I was friends with died at a healthy weight, and they actually suffered from bulimia and anorexia. And someone told me that bulimia is actually more deadly than anorexia, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, you can't tell by looking at someone. Like, you can't. The thing that bothers me is that to diagnose like certain eating disorders, there's always a criteria, and I feel like it's too like black and white, especially in like my psychology classes. It's like anorexia is this, nothing else. Bulimia is this, like there's no, like I've been going back and forth between bulimia and anorexia, and even binge eating disorder. Like a lot of people do that. Like I feel like the diagnosis should be by symptoms and not BMI and weight. That's just my opinion, because this one girl had anorexia, but she was only using symptoms for 3 months, so she wasn't underweight, but she still was using anorexic symptoms. So I don't know, that's just my opinion. It kind of bothers me, but yeah, I don't think diagnosis should go by how much you weigh or look like or anything like that. It should go like what behaviors you use. Anorexia is the only life-threatening eating disorder. No, it is not. Like I said, I heard bulimia was more deadly than anorexia. But they all are deadly though. Like it's not a competition. Like I know like in treatment, like people would like be competitive with it. And it was kind of sick. Like people would like there are people in treatment that want recovery and like are in there because they want recovery, but there are some people who are just in there. I don't even know why they're in treatment. If they're not gonna like, if they don't want it, like, and triggering other people, like, they would like talk about weight and like vitals. People would brag about how bad their vitals were. And I was like, why are you doing that? Like, I don't know, it's just so stupid. That's the bad part about treatment, is stupid people. But anyway, so yeah, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below what you want, because I'm kind of running out of ideas, but I don't know yet. So yeah, so subscribe, comment below, like, do all that. And my social media links is for Snapchat and Instagram are SA Marber 1994. So bye.